Okay, so today I want to talk about something very, very important. That is why I'm sitting down in this video, as you can see. I've received series of messages in my inbox and DM, and that's why I'm making this video. Please, it is very, very important to listen to this. There are scammers disguising as agents, travel agents, who are going about scamming people, collecting their hard-earned money by providing them with visiting visa and promising them that they will get a job as soon as they land in Canada. They promise them to the extent that once you just enter Canada like this, you step down from the airport and you enter Canada like this, job will just be following you, they'll be splashing it at you, and then you'll be picking. Some will click on your clothes, you will pick it, and then job is just like that everywhere with visiting visa. I am really surprised that people are falling into this scam. You suffered, you labored. Some people will sell their properties, they will sell one or two things, they will borrow money, and then you are falling into the hand of a scammer. People who come through other routes, like permanent residents, like students, like LMIA and the likes, they've not still gotten the job they really wanted, or the jobs, for weeks or for months. And you that you have just 6 months visit visa, they have promised you will get a job. Now you have left your country. You've said bye-bye to everybody. You've sold what you can sell. People even came to bid you farewell at the airport. And then after 6 months, no job, you go back home. How would you feel after you have labored so much? That's why I always say it. Get the right information from the government websites, reliable sources. Please don't let anybody scam you. Money is not easy to find nowadays. And we know what Nigeria is really is now. So if you are earning so much and then you are spending that so much on false promises, you have to rethink and consider yourself very well. Okay? So when people see that people are desperate, they tend to play on their desperation and gullibility, and then they collect huge amount of money from them. Look at it from these messages. Some other colleagues have also sent these messages to me, and you can see somebody in Cameroon. You're already in Cameroon, you're trying a UK visa, and then your family member told you, don't go through that visiting route, it doesn't work. And you are telling that person that he doesn't like me. He doesn't want me to succeed. He only wants himself to succeed in the family. Your own family is telling you, don't go through that route. You can see the message here. Okay, so someone got this message. This is not the first time I've received series of messages and information relating to this same issue. You can see as it is on the screen now. Look at it, read it very well. Somebody living in Cameroon and trying to travel to UK, and then the person feels that the family member that is there, that is telling her to walk the right path, that the person doesn't want her to succeed or be great in life. It's a wrong notion. You can read it here. I have series of messages like that as well. Can you see it? See another one from another person. You say you're already in Canada and you are very confused. The person is on a visiting visa, hoping to get a job, offer. How would a visiting visa, person on a 6 month visiting visa, be hoping to get a job? It's just a scam. And he said, what no be the thing where they tell you for Nigeria, you see. People who are even permanent residents, those who are on work permits, they are still even trying to get a job. And you that you're on visiting visa, if government here, that person will be bundled back to the country. So how would you go about it on a visiting visa? It's not impossible, but it's not right. It's not right. Even if it eventually works for you, if the government knows, it will be a big problem. Look at the way our travel agents are causing mago for people. You will see them on TikTok saying you can become a this in Canada through visiting visa. It's their money, it's your money that they want to collect. They want to scam you. And you're not saying that they will tell you to get a job. Look at they themselves. Look at they. You will see that they are so desperate to collect your money from you. They are not abroad. They don't know what is obtainable there. They don't have a job waiting for you. They are not an organization that employs people. But you know our people now. Someone told me, share this message, that last week somebody has the same issue. The person is already in Canada. The person landed in Canada. They told her that once you land like this, there's a place that they'll just be giving you, dashing you job, washa, woto, not knowing that there's no job anywhere. The lady sold everything in Nigeria. All she had on after paying all the expenses and the trip was $150. What can $150 do for somebody who has just newly entered a country? No job, money to eat, money to rent accommodation and other utilities, transport fare, everything. And then you tell her, don't worry, as you are entering Canada like this, job is everywhere, just be picking as it is. And the saddest part is that some people, they have people abroad, but because those people know the legit way and they've told you, if they don't want you to succeed, they don't want you to come down, their own path is too long, they don't like you, just like that other message. They say you want to discourage them because you're already there. You don't want them to come. They think you are wicked because you are telling them the truth. Those abroad, you are wicked. You don't want them to come. We are saying pass through the right process. Seek the right information. Look at another video here. Look at another video. That video, you see people running away, Nigerians sleeping on open place under the tent. Look at them. Look at them. And winter comes, they will be there. They will freeze like mad. Look at, is this the kind of life you want to live? I am not saying don't use agents. But what I'm saying is, I'm advocating is that do it yourself. If the government catch you, even if you're with your agents, if they catch you doing some things wrong, they will ban you applying anywhere for, I think, 5 years or 6 years. Is that what you want? Why can't you learn? Do these things yourself. Information is everywhere. The right information. Look at the government website. These are things we can do. It's not impossible. There are things we can do on our own. Don't be lazy. Don't let us be lazy Nigerian youth. I have the money, let me just pay it. Well, I am not an agent. And those coming to my DM, I told them I'm not an agent. I'm only an information giver. If you need any guidance, you can contact me. But I don't do visa for people. I only have the information. If not, people will be collecting huge sum of money from Nigerians because of desperation. So, good things may take time, but don't rush it. When they tell you this is the right way, this is the legit way, though it might take some months, you want something that will happen tomorrow. You want to apply today, you want everything to happen tomorrow. Well, good luck to you. But when they scam you, when they collect your money, when what you order for is different from what you receive, what you got, good luck to you. That lady's own is even very, very pathetic. Very pathetic. Imagine you sold everything they promised you. It's not the process of what I ordered for versus what I got. You spent everything. You are only left with $150 to survive in Canada because they told you job will just be flying around you and be picking as much as you want. Maybe it's every Monday you go to a pool, be picking job, or every Wednesday you go to one corner, be picking job. Job is just everywhere like that. It's not so. You have to cook to eat. You have to transport yourself to different places. You have to sleep somewhere. You need accommodation. $150 left with you. Somebody just told me about someone else again that the other person knows that this person, they will send him back because he's not getting a job through the work visa. And this person kept pushing him. Don't worry. All because he's paying, the person is paying for room space with that person. And the person is pushing, you could just be paying my own money. Just be paying my own money. When it is 6 months, they will send you back, and the person is giving the person hopes. Let's take the right route. When you are desperate, people psychologically, they will see you and they will take you or rob you of your money. Look at this video here. See where people are sleeping. Imagine they are sleeping open place because they cannot afford a rent. They cannot afford it. See, look at their clothes, look at their goods, their properties, using nylon to cover it because of rain or sunshine not to destroy it. See them as they are. Now, winter will come. In fact, we are already starting snowfall. And in open place. During winter, houses have a heater. Even with heater, it's still cold for somebody coming from Nigeria. Cars, buses have heater. During that time, it's still cold for those who are in heat coming from Nigeria. Now imagine you being outside in the freezer, hoping to survive another day. I hope people don't freeze to death because of desperation. Whichever way it is. When people who you know are there and they are giving you information, don't say they don't like you. Don't say they are wicked. Don't say their path is too long. For how many months I'll be doing processing. Don't say so I have to wait for admission for another year. Don't say this permanent residence might take 2 to 3 years for it to be my turn in the pool. You want to quickly do that today. I'm applying. Tomorrow, I'm coming as visitor to Canada. You know, I heard of somebody that even the agent did a visiting visa for a wedding. A wedding, got to the airport in Canada, selling everything he has. Now in Canada. Do you know that the guy at the point of entry at the airport, they sent him back to Nigeria? Do you know why? The wedding on the IV, it was so foolish that he didn't even check it. The wedding date has expired. That's finished. Which wedding? For example, today is October now, October 27. Wedding was in September. You came October for a wedding that has been in September because they did not check. Ignorance, stupidity, desperation. Another person was also denied. No, people were even asking me sometimes ago, conference. You said you are coming, your agent agreed that you are coming for one conference. And conference that will be 3 days. You expect that you now come here, a miracle will happen, you now get a job without a work permit, and then government will not know and send you back to your country. It's impossible. But don't forget those agents, they have achieved their aim. They have collected your money. They have chopped it. So when people are telling you take the right one, don't look at them like they are wicked. When you have people there seek the right information, don't just ignore them. And then you now say, I'm at the airport, though. And then you check the visa. Visa, 6 months. Let me tell you something else. Those people that you know abroad, they are actually there. They know what is happening live and direct. They might not want you to fall into the wrong traps or into the traps or the wrong track. But some people will not understand. You won't know it is for your interest that they are still telling you to hold on, to take the right path. Whichever way, if you don't listen, you will learn. And you will learn in a hard way. But I don't want you to learn in a hard way. Seek information. Thank God for internet. You can always check the government website. You can always look at information that from reliable sources. Don't let anybody just work on your intelligence or your brain or your stupidity. Don't let anybody sweet mouth you into collecting money from you because you are desperate. Where is that money? The money you should still use to sustain yourself or to do other things legit. Give it that. So whichever way, visiting visa, maybe somebody whose daughter gave birth or son gave birth, somebody's family is coming to do graduation or convocation, somebody is coming, the daughter is coming to start a school and you want to follow the person, or the son is coming to start a school here and you want to follow the person. 6 months. Though the government said that they are renewing visiting visa. They are extending it for 2 years. But then, how would you get the job? How would you survive? What if the job did not come and people know you have traveled? They don't even know what route you have traveled. So people start seeking asylum everywhere. And then, what will happen? With husband, with wife, with children. Whichever way, those that promise you heaven on earth, they are not serious. Or let me say, they are serious. You are not serious to have believed them. So, there is no heaven on earth anywhere. You walk. The system recognizes hard work. And those that want to smuggle their way in without taking the right process of hard work will be fished out and they'll be sent back to their country. Those agents, my agent said, my agent said, my agent said. When you look for those agents, you will not see them again. They are not in Canada. Most of them are back home. And then they have promised you everything that they've not even seen or experienced before. They will not be there when the consequences come. Look at that video. Look at those people in those messages. The agents are not there. Even when you shout out, when you mention their names, it's only to help other people not to fall into their trap, not the one you are falling. Their aim is to collect the money you suffered for, your hard-earned money, your sweat and your blood. When the government finds out, they will send you back home because you didn't take the right path. And like I said, when you are back home, you're back to square one, battling with depression and sadness joined together. Don't let anybody deceive you. The path that you can use to travel abroad is possible. You do it yourself. I am an advocate of you doing it yourself. Don't be lazy. I'm not saying don't use agents. I'm only saying get more knowledge about what agent or anybody will help you with. How would you not know that the wedding that the agent arranged for you has even passed a month ago and you were carrying everything to Canada with load and everything? Ignorance and stupidity. So good things may take time. When people abroad tell you take this process, and it looks long for you, you might think they really don't want you, or they don't want it for you to be better for you. No, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Get right information. And one of the ways you can get this right information is also getting details from people like us that have nothing to gain, nothing monetarily to gain from you. All right? All the best. It is possible and you can do it yourself. Take the right path, no short corner.